What is the Green Climate Fund? Have you ever wondered how countries tackle climate change together? The Green Climate Fund is a key player in this global effort. Established in 2010 under the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, this fund aims to help developing countries address climate change challenges. The main goal of the Green Climate Fund is to support these nations in reducing greenhouse gas emissions and adapting to the impacts of climate change. This is especially important for countries that are most vulnerable to environmental changes. The fund promotes a shift toward low-emission and climate-resilient development pathways. This means helping countries transition to sustainable economies while managing climate risks. From an anthropological viewpoint, the Green Climate Fund represents a global effort to tackle environmental change through financial support. It recognizes that climate vulnerability affects diverse social contexts, including indigenous peoples, women, and marginalized communities. This focus on inclusive participation in decision-making processes reflects the understanding that climate change impacts are not just ecological but also deeply social. They influence cultural practices, livelihoods, and community structures. The Green Climate Fund operates as the largest dedicated multilateral climate fund. It is governed by a board made up of representatives from various countries and has a secretariat based in South Korea. The fund mobilizes financial resources pledged by developed countries and channels these funds into projects across developing nations. These projects aim to reduce carbon emissions, enhance climate resilience, and improve the well-being of millions affected by climate change. Key features of the Green Climate Fund include its dual focus on mitigation and adaptation. The fund allocates resources equally to projects that reduce emissions and those that help communities adapt to climate impacts. It also emphasizes stakeholder engagement, encouraging participation from civil society, private sector actors, vulnerable groups, and indigenous peoples in project design and implementation. This approach acknowledges the importance of local knowledge and social inclusion. With commitments exceeding $10 billion United States dollars and projects spanning nearly 100 countries, the Green Climate Fund is central to international climate finance efforts. It aligns with international agreements like the Paris Agreement, which aims to limit global temperature rise to below 2 degrees Celsius. Practically, the Green Climate Fund finances initiatives such as renewable energy development, sustainable agriculture, coastal protection, and disaster risk reduction. These projects not only address environmental issues but also influence social systems by creating new economic opportunities and reshaping community resilience strategies. This highlights how climate finance mechanisms like the Green Climate Fund are embedded in broader processes of societal adaptation and transformation in response to environmental change.